Hi guys, my name's Gloria. I'm here on the west side of Charleston in the flats near Kroger's, and I've been doing front yard urban gardening for quite a few years, but I got sick and I started going to some classes through Family Health SNAP WVUExtension at Family Care on Patrick Street, and it was like cooking with diabetes and shopping on a budget. Like, we did a lot, and it was really fun, and I could see, what they were doing, because so many people, especially on receiving some sort of public services, were suffering from health issues. And what best to help because nobody talks about the nutrition. They talk about the disease and treatment, but nutrition is really where it's at. That's why I'm not in a hospital bed anymore or a wheelchair. I'm up and about, and I'm doing things in the garden. It served to be my life line. Yeah, my lifeline. Because the nutrition and the vegetation that I was growing, that I couldn't afford to go to the store and get unless it was marked down rotten food in the clearance section. And by that point in time, there's no nutrition left in that vegetable, and I need lots of nutrition. So I really started looking, cooking better foods, less sodium, less fat, way less refined carbohydrates. And carbohydrates, the only carbohydrates that I like are now from like wild rice, which isn't even really rice, but you can kind of mix it up with the regular white rice, basmati preferred, or jasmine. And you can get the carb, because you need a little bit of carb to burn, to use your energy. All the good stuff that you put in there, you need to add a little bit of fuel to it. So I've learned a lot about cooking, health, and also developing recipes, to where I can still eat cheesecake but not pay for it, by having a reactive glycemic attack, which those are always very bad. And just really learning how to cook from the garden, and most importantly, preserve the garden for the winter months when things are more expensive, and that's a little bit more of a food scarcity thing. And there's always the canned goods, but they always have added sodium, which I don't understand. We can add our own sodium. It's not a preservative in like canned green beans, because they're pressure canning. You don't need any kind of salt or anything when you're pressure canning. Water bathing, on the other hand, that's a little bit different. But anyways, right now I am participating in this Grow This, and so I'm going to show you about the seeds that we all received with Grow This, if you got them. But the seeds that we're doing are going to be mesclun lettuce, chives, and of course cucumbers. And I've already noticed that we're on April the 26th or the 27th, and I've already found some bugs out here that love to eat cucumbers. So I'm a little nervous about that. But that's what we're going to be planting today. Cucumbers love sun, and they don't want their feet drenched, but they do like a lot of, they like to be moist. And because they're growing, juicy fruit, just like melons and squash, they like to be hydrated. And the mesclun, that's like a spicy type lettuce. I guess you would say maybe even similar to rocket, like a bitter type of lettuce. My favorite type of lettuce is a butter crunch, a bib. And when you see me planting, you'll be seeing me plant a lot of that. Now, chives is very interesting. It is actually a perennial. So wherever you are planting it, just plan on, keeping it there, keeping it alive, because it'll just keep on reproducing. Like parsley. My goodness, I have parsley from last year that just, it almost looks like celery. It's a flat leaf variety. It's amazing, which I'll be showing you that here just shortly. But chives, that is wonderful, because you can so easily dehydrate chives, and then you can sprinkle them into your scrambled eggs or your potato salads, or gosh, everything. Put them in your salad dressings. They rehydrate in a snap, and they have that green oniony hybrid taste. It's really good. Goes well and pairs well in Italian, as well as like a pico de gallo and cilantro, things like that. So it's going to be a great year to grow this.